Good evening and welcome to Creekside Ballpark. I'm Brennan Kanabe. With me is Joe Winfrey, and this afternoon we'll be bringing you live coverage of Game 3 of the 2022 Ban Johnson Collegiate Baseball League Championship Series. In case you missed the first two, the Raiders stole Game 1 in blowout fashion by a score of 7-0. Starter Austin Brooks struck out 11 in 5 innings, giving up just 1 hit and 3 total base runners. Denton Whiteside and Matthew Nolan came in to close the show, and overall held Regal Plastic scoreless.
Yeah, Regal Plastic really just couldn't get things going in Game 1, and they really couldn't get things going in Game 2 either. Derek Evans gave up 5 runs in 4 innings and just never seemed to have command like that we're used to. The upside in all of this is that the Regal Plastic baseball team is bound to bounce back in an elimination game. They've got a very balanced lineup of hitters, and to only see 2 runs in the previous game is not expected to see again.
And in Game 2, it was really more of the same. They got more on base, 12 walks.
Yeah.
A 7-inning game is a lot, but other than that, they left a lot to be desired on the base paths. They eventually fell 7-4 as the Raiders were still able to keep that offensive momentum. The tandem of Thornton, Grego, and Cercello really kept them afloat down the stretch. It's going to be really difficult to pull this one out. Luke Fricker on the mound for Regal Plastic tonight, and the brother of Aaron Ashby on the mound, Chandler Ashby for the Raiders. So we've got a great pitching matchup. I'm excited to see this one.
Yeah, and with all that being said, we'll take just a moment for you guys to relax, get some popcorn, get something to drink, and we're going to return shortly with some starting lineups and some more insight onto the Game 3 matchup.
We're back 9 minutes out from the first pitch of this one. And with the series on the line, the BJ Raiders will lead off the night. They'll be the away team tonight, home team yesterday. And they debut a very similar lineup, leading off Thornton, followed by Grego, Cercello, and Williams. Selleck hitting fifth. Jeunesse, Siegfried, Buck, Beck, and rounding up the lineup on the mound, Chandler Ashby. For the home team tonight, Regal Plastic, batting leadoff and playing shortstop, Dylan Huft. Matt Puella, the center fielder, hitting second. Foss third at third. Parker in the cleanup spot in right field. Rasmussen playing third base, playing left field and wearing number 5 and hitting fifth. Sixth is Thacker, the DH. 7th is Strickert, the first baseman. And Sharp and Kaiser round out the lineup. Luke Fricker on the mound. Let's take a look at Luke Fricker. So far on the year, 24 innings, 6 starts. He's 4-1 in those 6 starts, posting a 2.917 ERA. He'll be trusted tonight to evade some of the woes that we've seen so far with this Regal Plastic pitching staff.
Yeah, Regal, it's a must-win game for them. They're going to go home if they don't. And, if the Raiders win tonight, that is their 9th straight championship.
Not 9th straight. 9th championship total. Third in a row.
Total, yeah.
Yes, 3rd in a row for them. Quest for the three-peat begins in Game 3 here in just 7 minutes. We'll step away and join you back with the first pitch here on Metro Sports KC. Luke Fricker takes the mound. Once again, this will be his 7th appearance on the year and his first 6. He's thrown 24 innings, 2.917 ERA, a 1.250 whip. 27 strikeouts to just 10 walks. He's even up 10 earned runs. Just 20 hits. We'll see him take on Thornton, Grego, and Cercello. Cercello, one of the best power hitters in the league. He's got 8 home runs, 28 RBI, or 30 RBI now. Dylan Grego, who played at Staley, he's headed to Ball State. Will be in front of him, and then Thornton, the outfielder also from Staley, will head to Metropolitan Community College this coming season as well. So the Staley all the way through. We like to think that the Raiders are a Staley farm system. Their first 3 hitters, all from up north. It's win or go home for Regal Plastic.
It's a really big game. Like, I don't think you can put this into perspective enough. You know, there's been a lot of comebacks in the MLB from 2 down. One of the best teams in the MLB, 2017 Indians, probably one of the best pitching teams in the entire league. We're up 2-0 against the Yankees and, you know, fell back-to-back games. So anything's possible in a 5-game series, but, you know, the Raiders favored to pull it out. And if they do that, like we said, 3rd in a row, 3-peat with a 9th win. But, you know, it all comes down to hitting.
Yes.
Can Regal Plastic get more than 2 hits? And, I mean,
gonna,
all season they've done that, so.
They're going to have to come alive offensively, and I think the goal for them should be to continue to be patient. Because patient, I mean.
They got a lot of walks.
10-plus walks. As the opening pitch of the night is a low fastball taken for a ball.
Spit on it.
That one is swung on and taken to first for out number 1.
Yeah, that was a great play by, I think, Strickard? Yeah. Kind of throwing at him at his offhand. Got his glove in the right position. Stepped on the bag. 1 out. You know, if you can limit your pitcher to, you know, 2 pitches per at bat, or per at bat. That'd be go the whole night, win a game, move on to the next game. Dylan Grego up to bat, like we said, going to Ball State from Staley. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch from Fricker. It's kind of hot night. Not too bad. The sun's going to set here soon, so it should be cooling down, but very humid. It rained earlier today, so a little bit outside. Just trying to. I think that's one of Dylan's or Grego's biggest talents, is being able to keep his eye on the ball and really be patient. He really only got struck out a handful of times, if any, or during the high school season.
He has been a little cold in this series, has struck out, been in a couple battles.
Yeah. I believe it's a 1-2 count. I can't quite see, so we're going to say 1-2 and pray I'm right. Yeah.
We are having a little bit of an issue with the scoreboard here early. We apologize for that, and we're working to get that figured out as fast as we can. Take outside. It'll run the count full, rather, 3-2.
Yeah, close. Yeah, wait, it's full, 3-2?
Yes, it's full.
Okay.
And he'll foul it off into himself. It'll keep the count full.
I feel like this is where he really thrives, especially during the high school baseball season for Staley. Many times he'd get to a full count and find himself on base. And just fighting through. I mean, he was down earlier in the count. Really time for the Raiders to show what they've been doing this whole series.
And that'll be swung on, fouled back into the glove, and not caught. That's a swing and a drive popped up into shallow center field.
It could find a gap, but it won't.
Be
Just
caught.
hit it too high. Yep.
Caught in center field. For out number 2.
Cercillo up to bat.
Cercello.
Wow. Spiked it.
Yeah, 58-footer.
Like Brendan was talking earlier, Cercello has some tremendous power. 8 home runs on the season, 30 RBIs. Trying to make something happen here with 2 outs in the top of the first. Going to look at 2 balls. Put himself in a favorable position to get on base. And another 58-footer. It's going to lead to a 3-0 count for Cercello. The catcher's going to go talk to the pitch and say, hey, what's up, bro? We'd like to thank you guys for watching. You know, it's a fun night. It's, like we said, a little hot. No, not really any breeze in any direction at all. It's kind of just standstill humidity. But good night for some championship baseball. And, yeah, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in on Metro Sports Kansas City on YouTube. And many more to come, hopefully. It's a fun night. We want to thank Ben Johnson for inviting us down. And, yeah, be a pretty fun name. Swung on and missed, make it a 3-1 count.
Give him a fastball. Should be back-to-back fastball pitches.
Yeah, let's find the zone.
And once again, we're just having a couple issues with the scoreboard today. We're not quite sure yet. 0-1 count, 2 down. And they'll stare at strike 2.
Painted the plate, just over it. It's going to lead to a full count now, back-to-back full counts for Fricker.
And he'll spit on that one.
Take a walk as Ryan Williams, out of Liberty High, going to go to Northwest Missouri State, steps up. 1 on, 2 out. Top of the first. Just a little high, gonna get called a ball. 1-0 count. That one is a little inside, gonna make a 2-0 count. But yeah, Ryan Williams fairly well on the year, batting just around a 321. Gonna be the cleanup spot for the Raiders. Really like to see him, if you're a Raiders fan, get something in play here. Have Cercello get as far as that. Wow, gotta pop it, but it might just fall in the arms of the center fielder, as it does. That's gonna be the 3rd out as Regal Plastic find their way to get to the bottom of the first. And for the Raiders, up to pitch, as Brendan has mentioned, Chandler Ashby.
We'll step away for a moment, come back with coverage at the bottom of the first in just a moment here on Metro Sports KC. Folks, unfortunately, we will miss the bottom half of the first inning with the stream delay, and we'll come back to you with coverage of the top half of the second. We apologize, and we're working to get the issue fixed.